Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Las Vegas Aces. And from Sin City, I'm Blake Suniga, joined by two terrible poker players, Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz. And we're in for a good one tonight. Now here's Brown. Pass to Breezy. Ogumake. Right through the D for the layup.
A resilient player in every sense of the word. Ogumake doesn't allow shot contests to keep her from scoring.
Here's Gray. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Ogumake. The shot. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
I think Ogumake is just outplaying the defense. Even with the contact, she finds the finish inside.
Now here is Queen. Guarded by Canada. Queen, shot is good.
Please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
Now here is Canada. Ogumake. She's guarded by Wilson. Pass to Breezy. Brown with it. Just 5 to shoot. Take by Ogumake. From deep. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Wilson.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Canada.
That's her first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. Shoots the 3. Ogumake with the rebound. Canada with it. Breezy. Guarded by Young. Ogumake inside. She's against Parker. And it's Ogumake missing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Neko Ogumake. Here's Breezy. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Neka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Now here is Queen. Guarded by Canada. And another miss by Las Vegas. The Sparks leading. Breezy. And it's Ogumake missing.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Outside Young. Gray. She's covered by Ogumake. Wilson outside. The 3. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Wow, not the shot we see Wilson take often, but she buried it.
Pass to Breezy. Ogumake. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Now here's Gray. Queen, guarded by Canada. Gray outside. Now here's Wilson. Up again. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Rebounds well and has a knack for converting offensive rebounds into points. Wilson is electric.
Now here is Ogumake. She has 6. Pass to Breezy. Wide open look. Good as the jump shot falls. And here in the latter stages of the regular season, what's the key for the coaches trying to keep players dialed in?
I think the coaches would love us to give them the secret formula. It's a big challenge. Playoff-bound teams, they're kind of ready for the playoffs. And those lottery-bound teams, maybe ready to go home and just kind of have this thing end.
But there's always something to play for beyond the love of the game. Whether that's seeding or developing chemistry. For the players, you got to remember, the scouts are always watching, and they're always evaluating.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Outside Canada. Pass to Breezy. To the inside. Ogwumike inside. Parker defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Canada. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Nice little jumper from Canada. She plays so fast, but still shoots it with impressive focus.
Now here is Queen. Defense is right there. Here's Wilson. Good D by Neko Ogwumike. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Canada. Breezy. Goes up on the block. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, well, you're not going to miss too many of those looks.
And it's the Aces with the ball. Now here is Queen. Right side Parker. Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
And these two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Now here is Canada to the paint. Here's Ogwumike. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. Now the Aces with it. Gray outside. Pass to Queen. Parker with the ball. Over Canada. Again, Las Vegas.
The defense has to do a better job of keeping Parker out of the paint. She's too skilled inside.
Ogwumike outside. Now Breezy for 3. The shot, no good.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Up top, Young. Breezy covering. Pass to Wilson. Out to Gray. Young. Let's go with a 3. And the Aces, another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
The Sparks call timeout. And here are the Sparks now. 6-point game. Pass to Samuelson. Stolen by Alicia Clark. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Gray. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
The quicks of Gray on display, but also her skill moving fast and finishing a break is not easy.
Here's Clarendon. Here's Samuelson. She's guarded by Williams. Pass to Agumake. And here's Samuelson. Inside, Stevens. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now, here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. And that one good.
They started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Sparks call time here. And they're struggling to keep up.
We'll see if they can turn things around on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Shot's good by Samuelson.
One of the purest strokes in the game. Samuelson, a feared player from beyond the arc.
The Aces with the lead. Clark outside. Pass to Parker. Williams. That's good, and it's Candace Parker with the assist.
Now they're setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Yeah, that's 5 3-pointers made already in just the first quarter. I mean, they're off to one heck of a start.
Here's Samuelson. Back to Clarendon. Down low. Hamby. And it's good. 2 points.
That's not easy. I mean, to get bumped and still hit it like Hamby, it's so hard to do.
Here's Plum. Clark outside. Outside Plum. Outside Parker. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
Pass to Stevens. Oh, no good on the buzzer beater. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Aces ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And a comfortable margin for the Aces here, guys.
It's been a long-range battle for them, and one they are winning.
Some sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Now Clarendon. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the middle. Here's Hamby. Rejected by Candace Parker.
Well, Tim, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding, but it feels a lot bigger than that.
The score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution have been superior. I just don't know how you defend that. Parker can score in various ways.
And for Candace Parker, winning a title in 2021 with her hometown Sky, man, you know that was extra sweet.
It was special. I mean, Parker signing as a free agent with the Sky, taking a giant leap after spending her first 13 seasons with the Sparks. But Candace was rewarded with a parade in Chicago, her hometown.
And the Aces with possession. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Clark outside. Pass to Parker. 5 to shoot. Now Williams. That's in, coming off an assist from Candace Parker.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Clarendon. Pass to Hamby. Clarendon. Doesn't go that time. Kelsey Plum with the defensive effort. Outside Parker. Over Hamby. That one rolling around and rims out. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Pass to Clarendon. Now Samuelson. The Sparks, no good that time either.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Sparks squad struggling. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Outside Clarendon. Pass to Hamby. Four on the shot clock. They need this. And the layup is good.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Hamby's a tough stop down low.
Clark outside. Pass to Parker. The tray. Rebound by the Sparks. Outside Clarendon. And here's Samuelson. Now Hamby. Parker defending. Fast break, Las Vegas. Drops in the breakaway layup.
He has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Pass to Stokes. Clark. Outside Williams. That's good, and it's Candace Parker with the assist.
She's got a good pace from three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second, with more to come, hopefully.
Hamby, Parker defending. Hamby with the ball. She's against Parker. Clock at 6. Now here's Clarendon. She's guarded by Plum.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that. Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Breezy. Clarendon. Breezy with it. From the arc. In the hoop for her third make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
And the Aces call time here. Queen, guarded by Canada. On the wing, Raquana Williams. Pass to Queen. Gray. Queen up top. Guarded by Canada. Clock is at 3. Wilson can't hit. And the Sparks with possession here. Trailing by 19. Here's Breezy. Unloads. Ogumake inside. Williams there. Ogumake, that's good.
And Ogumake gives her team an edge down low. She really plays with power and poise.
Here's Queen. They get the rebound. To the wing, right side. Wilson the screen. Sinks the 15-footer.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses defenders have backed off her.
Pass to Breezy. Canada. Ogumake with the ball. She's guarded by Wilson. Ogumake with the ball. Working on Wilson. Breezy. Ogumake. Tipped back in for 2.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
After struggling in the first quarter, she has come alive here in the second.
Pass to Breezy. To the inside. From 8. And it's Ogumake getting it to go.
You got to do more than that to stop Ogumake, one of the best built players in the WNBA.
And when you ask her peers, Nneka Ogwumike might be one of the most respected players around the league.
A longtime president of the Players Union, Nneka has done wonders for the game as a player and representative. Ogwumike's legacy will be about, what she did on the floor, but also a lot about what she did off the floor for this game.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Breezy. Inside. And Ogwumike gets it to go.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
And here's George. She's covered by Ogwumike. Back to Gray. Wilson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Gray. Over Brown. Again, Las Vegas.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
And the Sparks call time here.
Deciding to change it up. And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Breezy. Down low. Here's Ogwumike. Makes it off the glass.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Now here's Gray. She's got 8. Wilson fades. The shot comes out.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Brown. It's hauled in by Chelsea Gray. And here are the Aces now. 22 was their biggest lead. Queen shot is good.
She's gotten into a great rhythm in this quarter. Really looks good.
And here's Canada. Pass to Stevens. Shoots over Wilson. Stevens, that's good.
A 6'6" forward with just straight-up versatility. Stevens has been a noteworthy WNBA prospect for a while.
Now here is Queens. He's got 11. Out to Gray. Launches a 3. Up top Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Sparks. Here's Breezy. She has 7. Pushing it up. Takes the 3. It's good from long range.
Over the second half of her career, Parker's assist numbers have increased significantly, thanks in large part to her savvy.
For 3, Jordan Canada. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot she'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone she's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Aces on top, up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
Here's Canada. Pass to Breezy. To the paint. Here's Ogumake. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
With a strong offensive identity and the perfect will to win, Ogumake is simply the total package.
Now here's Gray. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. And the Sparks with possession here, trailing by 19. Pass to Breezy. Ogumake keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Relentless on the glass. Nneka Ogumake, a double-double threat every night.
Now here is Queen. Back to Gray. Wilson, right side. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
And looking at the career of A'ja Wilson, she's already had a Hall of Fame resume, and she's only in her mid-20s.
Well, get this. Before Asia's 27th birthday, multiple MVPs, championships in college, the WNBA, gold at the games. Here's what is crazy. Wilson is still getting better.
She's off on the first. Well, guys, A'ja Wilson continues to demonstrate why she's a top defender.
The 2022 WNBA Defensive Player of the Year, A'ja Wilson takes defense very seriously, and she expects her teammates to do the same. You just gotta love how she sets the tone.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Canada with it. She has 5. Breezy. Guarded by Young. And again, Nneka Ogumake.
And man, what a move to lose her defender, getting her on her heels and taking care of the rest with ease.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kept alive. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
First, second team.
That one on Breezy.
As the top pick in the 2008 WNBA draft, Candace Parker came with loads of hype out of Tennessee. And guess what? What'd she do her rookie year? She won MVP.
And the first one at the line is good. Want to talk about longevity. Candace Parker still going incredibly strong.
Phenomenal preparation, both physically and mentally. She's retained that fire, and she knows how to pick her spots to maintain effectiveness.
And she makes both free throws. Now here is Canada.
And the call will be against Jackie Young.
That's her first foul.
Team's first. First team foul.
Here's Canada. 5 points in the game. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Las Vegas grabs the miss. 22 was their biggest lead.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Gray. She's got 10. And here's Queen. They get it back. Wilson drops in the layup for 2.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Outside Canada. Here's Ogumake. It's good, and that takes her to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. Now Gray. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Wilson, blanketed by the D. She spikes to the rim for the layup.
Breathing life into the league since the day she was drafted. Wilson brings passion and intensity every night.
Pass to Ogumake. Canada. There's the triple. Breezy gets the bucket.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Poked away. Wilson can't hit. Here's Breezy. Offline with the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
And here's Canada. He has 5. Down low. Fast break, Las Vegas. Here's Parker. That's good, and so Asia Wilson with the assist.
The defense cannot figure out how to stop Parker. It's almost impossible for defenders to stay in front of her.
Here's Canada. Pass to Breezy. To the middle. Here's Ogumake. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Now the Aces with it. Now here is Queen. She's covered by Ogumake. Gray outside. Parker. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Breezy. Inside. Tries from 10, and the shot is good.
No one in the WNBA deals with D inside like Ogumake. She figures out ways to beat even great defense.
And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Outside Young. Now Wilson. Pass to Gray. Just 4 to shoot. Over Brown. Ogumake with the rebound.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Here's Breezy. To the inside. Shoots over Wilson. Shot's good by Ogumake.
Well, she's scoring most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Now the Aces with it. They have a 19-point lead. Left side Parker. And Candace Parker gets double teamed. Wilson. That's good. And it's Candace Parker with the assist.
We're seeing her bring that shooting percentage up now, which is good to see because the first half was a real struggle for her.
Timeout called the Sparks. So both teams making some changes here. And the Sparks with possession here. Ogumake outside. Pass to Breezy. To Ogumake, takes the three, drains the three-pointer.
Zero hesitation. That's how Nneka Ogumake plays. When she gets the ball, she wants to fire.
Plum with it. Now here's Young. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here is Canada. He has 5. Ogumake can't hit.
Great look, disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
Pass to Plum. Three-pointer. The rebound by Breezy. On the wing, Nneka Ogumake. Great defending. Here's Ogumake. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play. And with Nneka Ogumake, she is always a threat to post a double-double.
Yeah, she can really score it, and she hits the glass with a fury. She's also an excellent passer, giving her a complete game.
One shot. Wilson outside. No good from outside. Now here's Clarendon. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Wilson with the steal. Down low. Shoots. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. She's taken just 10 shots.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Samuelson. Here's Ogumike. Parker defending. Outside Clarendon. Ogumike sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clarendon, that's good.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had many more attempts in the first half.
Wilson outside. Back to Plum. Wilson the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Kelsey Plum, good for 3.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum, dialed in from distance.
Pass to this one for 3. Asia Wilson grabs the board. Here's Las Vegas. Here's Clark. That shot off the mark. Breezy with it. And Clark picks her up defensively. For 3. Breezy gets the bucket.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Outside Williams. Pass to Parker. Clark. Wilson. She's guarded by Stevens. And she comes up with the deuce.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Breezy with it. Ogumike, right side. Back to Clarendon. Fires for 3. Another 3 for the Sparks.
What a perfect release that time. I thought it might get blocked, but nope.
Yeah, she was giving up.
Oh, unbelievable!
Just in time. A miracle heave to finish off that quarter. How'd you get that to go down?
Fantastic shot.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Aces ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back right after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. Now Queen. Well, we're all so happy to have Brittany Griner safely back home. And it's a bonus that she's able to play in games and at a high level at that.
Well, let's give it up to the league. I mean, they had a huge part in getting Brittany back from Russia. All of the advocacy, celebrating her, just keeping her in the minds of sports fans.
Well said. We should also give props to the players. Many went above and beyond in their support for Brittany.
And she knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so she hits 1 of 2.
They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's Clarendon. And a miss there on the triple. Now here is Queen. She's tightly guarded. Chelsea Gray for 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
A polished and reliable perimeter shooter. Gray won't think twice about shooting from outside.
Pass to Samuelson. And you look at the ratings for the WNBA, guys, they are skyrocketing every single year.
Well, it's through major increases during the 2022 season. And you just look at the 2023 draft, it was the most watched in almost 20 years. I love seeing how much the league continues to grow.
And you use the right word, grow. It happens with viewership, getting more eyeballs on this incredible league. While other sports leagues have seen kind of declines in their ratings, WNBA continues to take steps forward.
The Aces making a switch. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. To the middle. Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Stevens. Outside Clarendon. Drills the three-pointer.
What a great performance in this half. Now, she didn't really play as well in the first, but you know that she's someone who can turn it around in a hurry.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's Queen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Clark. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution for Los Angeles. Number 21, Jordan, Canada.
Pass to Stevens. Back to Canada. There's a screen by Stevens. 6 to shoot. Right wing. Here's Clarendon. Good. And Jordan, Canada gets the assist.
She flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gray. Inside, Clark takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Awesome recognition from Clark. Keeping the game simple, just taking whatever the D gives up.
Outside Clarendon. Canada. Back to Clarendon. Reezy with the screen. The three ball. The rebound by Gray. And here are the Aces now. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. On the wing, Raquana Williams. Reezy covering. Goes up at the stripe, and the Aces tack on 2 more.
Such a skilled shooter. I'd say the mid-range J has been in Williams' arsenal for a while.
Outside Canada. Nailed from three-point land.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Queen up top. Guarded by Canada. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
With the wide variety of scoring moves, Williams is able to get herself going offensively.
Canada up top. Queen covering. Left side Canada. Pass to Stevens. Now Samuelson. Shoots over Clark. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Williams. To the paint. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you might be surprised by Williams' court vision, but she isn't. She knows she can make sharp passes offensively.
And the Sparks making a change here. And that one misses. And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Canada. Outside, Stevens. Candace Parker with the steal. They're running. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And the Sparks with possession here. Outside, Stevens. Down low. Candace Parker with the steal. Pass to Wilson. That's in, coming off an assist from Candace Parker.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Outside, Stevens. To the inside. It's stolen by Parker. That's tipped. Plum can't hit.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Canada with it. Picked up by Plum. Here's Ogumake. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
How nice is it to see the use of the mid-range right there? Ogumake just has a great feel for the game.
Shot from the top of the key. Yes, it's good. Here's Canada. Outside, Stevens. To the middle. Ogumake uses the glass to finish the layup.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Outside, Plum. Pass to Wilson. The shot from the low post is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
And here's Canada. Rebounded by Parker.
Yeah, she surprised me with that move, but she just couldn't capitalize. What was that?
Outside, Plum. Stokes. Count it.
Well, there's the court vision from Kelsey Plum. I mean, it's just off the charts.
Here's Canada. Pass to Stevens. Down low. Ogumake. Second shot opportunity. And she lays it up and in.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Plum, guarded by Canada. Wilson with it. That drops and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Well, few young players have the wide array of offensive tools that Wilson has. She really has a polished game.
Canada with it. Outside, Stevens. To the inside. Candace Parker with the steal. Pass to Young. Now Plum. Puts up a three. Stevens grabs the board.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Back to Ogumake. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Get open, Canada will find you. One of the best pure passers in the league.
Now here's Plum. Outside Young. Back to Plum. Pass to Parker. Back to Plum. 5 on the clock. Young, breezy covering. Misses the three. And here are the Sparks now. Inside. Gets that one to fall. That's her 6th field goal, and she has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pass to Parker. And here's Wilson. There's the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Candace Parker.
A momentum builder for sure. Look how quick Wilson makes decisions with the ball.
Now Canada. To the paint. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
How about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there, Tim.
It's been a lot of fun to watch.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that'll wrap it up.